All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome into the KSL Stream Center. I am Shara Park. Wow, we've got a spring storm that is coming at us. Kind of fun, right? To get some rain coming at us the week of Easter. Hey, many of you might be coming off the Great Utah Shakeout, might have practiced an earthquake drill here a few minutes ago. I hope you were able to do that. Stop, drop, get under your desk, practice that earthquake preparedness here in the state of Utah. Always important to do that. So I hope you were able to do that here at 10:15 this morning. But I want to talk about the spring storm that is coming at us right now. We've got Matt Johnson here in the hot seat for us. Hi, Matt.
Hello.
Always great to have you here in the KSL Stream Center as we had some wonderful, beautiful temperatures at us the last few days. But you've been preparing us as we talk about spring storms that we have here in Utah. We can kind of swing back and forth, shift here very quickly in the state of Utah. And sure enough, you told us this was coming at us, and here we are today. The shower's coming down at us. And so walk us through what we have going on here in the state of Utah. We're coming up on a beautiful Easter holiday in just a few days away. And a lot of folks wondering what that means in terms of these Easter egg hunts that a lot of folks prepare for to have with their kids outside. But just in the immediate future, what does today look like? I had a commute here this morning that was pretty wet. I had my dash cam. I'm going to show everybody here what that looked like in terms of the commute on I-15 this morning and have you walk us through what this means for the rest of our day today. So this is what it looked like coming in this morning for me and a lot of folks on the road this morning. So pretty wet. And I assume this is what it's going to be like for the rest of the day. So walk us through it.
Yeah, so storm is really going to as planned right now. I got a cold front that came through earlier this morning, and now we're looking at a bunch of rain showers. We've even had snow, Shara, coming down up in Cache Valley, coming down at a pretty good clip. So,
Cache Valley friends.
Yep. I've got 6 inches up at Alta so far. Tomorrow's going to be great skiing for the Cottonwoods. In fact, today at that rate. But the valley rain should persist off and on. You're seeing radar right there right now. Valley rain should persist for the Wasatch Front through at least the noon hour. Some models take this rain and hold it on through at least 2 p.m. So I'd say early afternoon is when we'll see this start to really break up. And then by 4, 5, 6, the evening drive home, it should be dry. But we could fire back up with more rain snow showers as the cold core of the storm works in late tonight into tomorrow. So it's kind of a two-part storm, right? We're going to get the rain today, and then we take a break this evening, but tomorrow could see a little bit of snow. Yes, even down to the valley floor. There's a chance to see some flakes fly.
Okay, really?
Yes, I know. We're trying to put winter away, but it's Utah, and this is pretty typical through April. Last year, if you remember, we had some valley snow in May, so it's not out of the question. And
I don't know how I feel about that.
I know, right? You gotta be on your tippy toes all the time here in the spring.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I'm okay with the rain. I get I know my opinion really doesn't matter in the big picture. That's fine. But okay, so the rain. This is good. So tell us where we stand overall. So we caught up, right? We started a little slow in the year with our moisture count. I don't know how do you say that properly.
Well, I guess we could say our rain gauge.
Our rain
precipitation.
Gauge.
Yeah.
So where does this put us?
So right now, I've actually got some totals that I wrote down just from this storm alone. We can start with that.
Okay.
About 1/10 of an inch up at the airport. For most of the Salt Lake Valley, though, closing in on 1/4 of an inch. Up towards Centerville, Brigham City, Logan, all over 1/3 of an inch. With this storm, will probably finish about 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch. But if we look at the grand scheme of things, April so far, it is our wettest month. So we should be seeing a lot more rain than this. We've only picked up about 1/3 of an inch at the airport. We expect about 2 inches through the month of April. Okay. So that being said, we actually need a lot more to catch up for this month. But on the year, I think we're near normal. I'm going to have to check those numbers exactly. But for this month, we have a lot more to go. But we're already halfway through the month. I just don't know if we're going to be able to do that with some more dry weather setting up next week.
April showers bring May flowers.
They
That's
do.
the saying, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
for a reason.
That's what we like. That's
Yeah.
what we need. Okay, so for all the Easter egg hunters out there planning those Easter egg hunts, so give us what the forecast through the rest of the week looks like again. So break it down if you can for us, Matt, day by day. Kind of break it down in terms in parts of our state, what that looks like for northern versus southern Utah.
Right. So Saturday looks dry all across the state. We're talking about beautiful weather, maybe a snow shower way down there towards Blanding and the Four Corners area. But all in all, dry for Saturday. So if you've got Easter egg hunts, maybe you're going to do a little picnic or whatever your tradition is, a hike, you should be good to go. Now, Sunday, I've got the entire day dry. But if you live up towards Cache Valley and the Idaho border, which I know we do have a lot of viewers up there, we could see some showers try to sneak in the evening hours. But most of the state, it's going to stay dry through at least Monday. Monday's really the next best chance for rain here along the Wasatch Front. But just a disclaimer that storm that impacts us Monday, the leading edge may try to enter that Idaho border sometime late Sunday. So just something to keep a heads up on.
Okay, so really this comes in today. We kind of get that little break there for the Easter holiday, which is quite perfect, to be honest.
Yeah,
and then
timing's great.
Yeah, the timing's quite great, honestly. All right, Matt Johnson. Well, you brought us the good news. We get the moisture just right where we need it, get that break, and then it comes back in again. So, all right, folks, we appreciate Matt jumping in. We wanted to give you a heads up on how this is going to impact your day today because, I mean, it was an interesting commute on the way in here this morning, quite wet. Here's the radar for you. Interesting to hear we are getting some snow, though. I mean, our resorts are going to love that, right? They always try to extend that season as far into the spring as they possibly can.
And it's closing weekend for Alta, Deer Valley, and another resort that I'm not remembering. But so kind of a fun way to end the season.
Yeah, get some fresh powder up there for a lot of these folks. That's great. All right, Matt Johnson, thank you so much. Everybody be safe out on the roads, and we'll see you over on KSL 5 News at noon. Thanks, you guys.